Part 138. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1371. Chapter 1371. A small leather rope with a bow. Then I still want to eat ice cream, is that okay? Chiao Mian didn't worry about his work anymore. Anyway, since he was willing, he would be happy when we were together, and he didn't bother to think about anything else. And knowing that Mo Yesi was not leaving tonight, she was actually quite happy. How does she really want him to go back? It's just that I'm afraid it will delay his work, and I don't want him to work too hard overtime. Ice cream? No, the man frowned, stretched out his hand and pinched the tip of her nose, but the movement was very light, for fear that it would hurt her if it was too heavy. We just had hot pot, and you want to eat ice cream again? Aren't you afraid of feeling upset in your stomach? But, I just want to eat ice cream now. Chiao Mian coquettishly played with him, holding his arm and shaking it gently. I want to eat mango-flavored ice cream. At this moment, I really want to eat it, but I can't. I feel uncomfortable all over. Mo Yesi. Mo Yesi, I want to eat ice cream. Husband, I want to eat ice cream, why don't you buy me one? Husband, I know you are the best husband in the world, and you are the best to me. Husband. Mo Yesi felt like his heart was about to drop at the sound of such soft calls from her husband. At this time, he felt that even if Chiao Mian asked him for the stars in the sky, he would agree to such an unreasonable request. Everything she wanted, he was willing to give it to her with both hands. Not to mention an ice cream. His so-called principle is to remain unchanged in front of others. In front of the woman he loves, he has no principles at all. Mango-flavored ice cream. He immediately went to buy it for her. Asterisk. There is an ice cream shop next to the hot pot restaurant. There was a queue outside the store, and it looked like the business was pretty good. Mo Yesi let go of Chiao Mian's hand and rubbed her hair. Baby, wait for me here. I'll queue up to buy you ice cream. Mango flavor. Two people were standing under a tree. In summer, night falls very late. The sun has not completely set yet, and there is no shelter in the queuing area. It is still very hot to stand in line outside. Chiao Mian really wanted to eat ice cream, but seeing so many people queuing up, she immediately gave up the idea. Forget it, don't go queuing up, I'd better not eat it. Didn't you just say that you really want to eat it? I really wanted to eat it just now, but I didn't know how long I would have to wait for it, so I might as well forget it. I'll queue up. You wait for me here. Mo Yesi looked at the people queuing up and said, wait, I'll be back soon. After he finished speaking, he turned around and walked towards the ice cream shop. Chiao Mian watched him quickly walk outside the ice cream shop. Most of the people queuing up to buy ice cream were girls. Mo Yesi stopped by. The girls' eyes were shining. It seemed that a few girls came up to him with red faces and said something to him. Chiao Mian saw Mo Yesi roll up the sleeves of his shirt, revealing the small leather cord with a bow she gave him on his wrist. Wearing a girl's leather cord on a boy's wrist symbolizes that he has a master. Of course the young girls understood. After seeing the leather rope on Mo Yesi's wrist, their faces showed expressions of disappointment and some envy. Disappointed that such a handsome guy actually has an owner. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1372. Chapter 1372, 100 Points of Envy. He was envious of any girl who could be so attracted to him, so he consciously kept the leather his wrist. Chiao Mian looked at this scene, and the corners of her lips couldn't help but rise. Mo Yesi didn't wait in line for too long. After he passed by, he found someone and spoke to him for a few words, and the person gave up his seat to him. A few minutes later, he returned to Xiao Mian with the ice cream. You just ate spicy food. Don't eat too much iced food, otherwise you will easily have diarrhea. Mo Yesi handed her the half-filled box of ice cream. I asked the clerk to add an extra serving of mango. After eating this, you are not allowed to eat any other messy things. Xiao Mian took the ice cream from his hand, took a spoonful of it, and put the first bite to his mouth. The sweet aroma of the ice cream made the man frown. He looked down at the expectant expression of the girl next to him looking at him eagerly. The words "I don't like eating this, you can just eat it" were already on his lips. He swallowed it hard. Then open your mouth cooperatively. Mo Yesi doesn't like eating anything that is too sweet. The moment the ice cream enters his mouth, he is so disgusted that he wants to spit it out immediately. But he still resisted the urge to vomit and forced himself to swallow it. Xiao Mian blinked. Is it delicious? Well, it's not bad. Mo Yesi swallowed the ice cream in his mouth and said something against his will. How much did you spend on this box of ice cream? Xiao Mian asked, shaking the ice cream in her hand. According to the normal queue, he would have to wait in line for at least half an hour. If people are willing to give up their position to him and let him jump in line, it must be because he has given others some benefit. At any rate, here in Mo Yesi, there is nothing that cannot be solved with money. Xiao Mian felt that the price of the ice cream in her hand must have increased several times, no, maybe dozens or hundreds of times. Anyway, according to Mo Yesi's style of throwing money at solving problems, he has no specific idea of how much money to spend. It's not much money. Eat it quickly. It will melt in a while. Mo Yesi reached out and plucked off a leaf that fell on Xiao Mian's head, rubbed her head, and turned around with her in his arms. Not far away. The girls who asked Mo Yesi for his contact information just now were taking pictures of them with their mobile phones. Several people had expressions of envy on their faces. After Xiao Mian and Mo Yesi left, they posted the photos they took on Weibo. Xiaobo guy, I met a super handsome guy in a dessert shop today, his looks are even better than those of celebrities. I plucked up the courage to ask my little brother for his contact information, but he didn't say a word and just lifted up his sleeves to show us the little rubber band he was wearing. It turns out that my little brother has a little ancestor, heartbroken, and he also loves his girlfriend so much that he queued up to buy ice cream for his girlfriend on such a hot day. The way my little brother looks at his girlfriend is so doting, I am totally envious. The girl posted photos of Mo Yesi picking leaves for Xiao Mian and Xiao Mian feeding him ice cream. In the two photos she sent, Mo Yesi's face was both profiled. Not long after Xiaobo Guy's Weibo post was posted, it was forwarded by a marketing account's official blog. The official blog of the marketing account has millions of fans. As soon as he reposted it, other marketing accounts retweeted it. In less than half an hour, Xiaobo Guy's Weibo post had more than 5,000 retweets and thousands of comments. And the number of retweets and comments are still rising. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1373. Chapter 1373. Sisters, I can do it too. Although the photos taken by Xiaobo Guy were all of Mo Yesi from the side, just the side face could make people see how good looking the man in the photo was. That tall and three-dimensional nose bridge, the perfect jawline without a single flaw, and the deep and charming facial contours. And as you can see from the photos, he is at least 185 centimeters tall. That figure is comparable to that of a supermodel. Just his profile is so handsome that it makes you want to scream. Even those young talents in the industry who are famous for their looks are all outclassed when compared with him. Someone asked under the original blog, "Are you marketing a newbie?" He looks pretty good. He has the charm of a mature man and the handsomeness of a little wolf dog. He is my type. The original Weibo blogger, the girl named Ziobugai, replied, "There is no marketing, it is really just a passerby I met. I don't know if he is from the entertainment industry. Anyway, he looked very strange. I thought he was very handsome, so I couldn't help but take a few pictures. The man is indeed very handsome, very stylish and attractive. The man looks quite unfamiliar, but the girl next to him looks a bit familiar to me." Xiaobo Gai's Weibo post has been forwarded by more and more people. Soon, many people noticed that the girl in the photo looked familiar. While others were still wondering who the girl in the photo was, some of Xiao Mianmian's loyal fans had already recognized her. For loyal fans, even if Xiao Mianmian wore a mask with her hair down and basically only showed her eyes, they still recognized her quickly. Xiao Mianmian's facial features are very delicate, and they look good when taken apart and when put together. But the most outstanding feature of her features are her eyes. Her eyes were extremely well born, and they shone brightly as they moved, like two bright crescent moons. The watery eyes seem to be filled with mist, and they are full of aura, as if the eyes can speak. So everyone who has seen her will be deeply impressed by her eyes. She has frequently appeared on hot searches during this period, and her exposure rate is very high. Even if she is not a well-known artist, many people are already familiar with her. So some people may think she looks familiar. Some of her true fans recognized her directly. "Wow, my Mianmian's mysterious boyfriend has finally been exposed. He is so handsome, young, and stylish. He looks like a perfect match for our Mianmian. That's right, the way my boyfriend looks at Mianmian is so doting. Wow, these two pictures made my girly heart overflow. Suddenly I really want to fall in love. Haha, didn't someone make a rumor before that our Mian was dating a fat, ugly, bald, pot-bellied old man? They said that Mian only dated him for money. This is a slap in the face. Don't say it was for money. Yes, just because I like a woman with good looks and a lot of money. With this face and this body, I'm willing to give you money. Yes, I can do this face and figure too. Sisters, I can do it too. Is this Xiao Mian? She looks a bit like her. The one next to her is the mysterious man named Anonymous on Weibo. He is so young and handsome. Didn't some people say he is very old? End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1374. Chapter 1374. Suspected Xiao Mianmian's mysterious boyfriend exposed. Go back upstairs and say that the older one is the one who spread the rumors. Didn't someone say at that time that Xiao Mianmian's boyfriend is very handsome and young? It's just that everyone believes the rumors and doesn't want to believe the truth. Can you give me a dozen of such a handsome and young bad old man? I don't mind. You all give way. You are still young and you will have plenty of opportunities in the future. Just don't take it away from the aunties, okay? Auntie, you are already so old, so don't think about things. It's better to leave the opportunity to us young people. You all wake up, this is Xiao Mianmian's boyfriend. Is this really you? The Weibo post sent by Xiaobo Gai had tens of thousands of retweets an hour later. Xiao Mianmian is on the hot search again. Hot search topic, hashtag suspected of Xiao Mianmian's mysterious boyfriend exposed hashtag. Asterisk. When Weibo was in an uproar because of those two photos, Xiao Mianmian had no idea that she and Mo Yesi were on the hot search list. After the two left the dessert shop, they went to watch a movie sweetly. When I went to see a movie, I was secretly photographed again. The person who secretly took the photo posted the photo on Weibo. Uni-chan, I think I also met Xiao Mianmian and her boyfriend. The two of them are super sweet, and they are always intertwined with each other. Xiao Mianmian's boyfriend is very handsome, has a great figure, and has great dressing sense. When he walked past me, my heart almost stopped. God, Chiao Mian Mian must be so lucky. She has found such a handsome boyfriend who is also rich and dotes on her. She is really envious. There was only Mo Yesie's back in the photo, and the person who took the secret photo must have been very nervous, and the photo was blurry. However, no matter how blurry the photo is, you can still see Chiao Mian Mian and Mo Yesie holding hands in a very intimate gesture. Mo Yesie is very tall, and Chiao Mian Mian next to him looks very petite. The two of them looked at each other, no different from ordinary men and women falling in love. We will buy ice cream together and go to the movies together. These are ordinary and simple things, but they make people feel particularly sweet. These things are common for ordinary people to do. However, in the eyes of many people, it seems very caring for a rich, powerful, and outstanding man to be willing to accompany you to do these ordinary little things. Whenever someone is rich, they are all precious. Most things that can be solved with money will not take time to solve. Soon, other netizens broke the news that they also met Chiao Mian Mian and her boyfriend in a hot pot restaurant. At that time, they wanted to ask Chiao Mian Mian for her boyfriend's contact information, but he showed them the small leather his wrist. The girl who broke the news said, "At that time, I thought that with such a good man, any girl would be particularly happy with him, but I didn't expect that it was Chiao Mian Mian. I testify that Chiao Mian Mian's boyfriend is really super handsome. I thought he was a star at the time coming." For a time, the topic of Chiao Mian Mian's boyfriend directly pushed Chiao Angzhen's hot searches down, ranking first among the hot searches. Chiao Mian Mian still didn't know anything about this. Until she and Mo Yesie finished watching the movie and came out of the studio, she was surrounded by a group of young girls. Mo Yesie's first reaction was to pull Chiao Mian Mian into his arms and protect her. His action caused a group of girls to exclaim, and then they showed envious expressions. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1375. Chapter 1375. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Although he was surrounded by a group of young girls who seemed to have no fighting ability or threat, Mo Yesie still held Chiao Mian Mian tightly in his arms and said with cold eyes, "Men have a strong aura. Even those who are older than him will feel pressure in front of him. Let alone a group of young girls." The girls who mustered up the courage to come over and ask Chiao Mian Mian if she was him were suddenly frightened. The girl at the front turned pale with fright, biting the corners of her lips, and looked like she was about to cry. She looked at Chiao Mian Mian and said weakly, "We are fans of Sister Chiao Mian Mian. We want to ask you, are you Sister Mian Mian?" Chiao Mian Mian was stunned. Her first reaction was to reach out and touch the mask on her face. Has been recognized? Is it because she didn't wear the mask properly? You are really Sister Mian Mian. Seeing that she did not deny it, the female fan with a timid expression on her face suddenly became excited. "Sister Mian Mian, we are all your fans, and we like you. I just saw someone saying that you were in the cinema. We just thought about whether we could meet you by chance, but we didn't expect that we actually did. Yes, Sister Mian Mian, we all like you very much. Sister Mian Mian, I like you very much too. You are so beautiful. Many male classmates in our class like you very much." Chiao Mian Mian felt that the mask on her face was well worn. Obviously it was not because of the mask issue that he was recognized. "You saw someone saying that I was in the cinema. Who said that?" Since someone had already recognized him, Chiao Mian Mian did not deny it. She didn't expect that there would still be fans of hers in the cinema. She thought that the fans on her Weibo were basically all anti-fans. She has very few fans of her own. So she was quite surprised when she suddenly met a group of little girls who claimed to be her fans. "Someone took a picture of you on Weibo." As the little girl spoke, she glanced at Mo Yesie, who was standing next to Chiao Mian Mian, and immediately looked away in fear. Sister Mian Mian's boyfriend is indeed a super handsome guy. It just looks too aloof and cold, and looks like it's hard to get close to him. Made them all a little scared. Someone took a photo of us on Weibo. Chiao Mian Mian was completely unaware of this. Yes, Sister Mian Mian, don't you know yet? Chiao Mian Mian shook his head. Sister Mian Mian, can we take a photo with you? With Mo Yesi beside them, several girls felt great pressure and needed to muster the courage to even speak. Of course, this is the first time Chiao Mian Mian has encountered so many fans asking for photos with her. She is used to being criticized online. It is rare to meet a few fans who really like her, so she naturally responds to their requests. Really, Sister Mian Mian, you are so kind. Unexpectedly, she would agree so readily. Several female fans were so happy that they quickly took out their mobile phones. Chiao Mian Mian reached out and took off the mask. She gave Mo Yesi a slight push and motioned for him to let go of his arm. I'll take a photo with the fans. After knowing that several girls were fans, Mo Yesi relaxed his guard and let go of Chiao Mian Mian. Chiao Mian Mian withdrew from his arms. She could see that these girls were a little afraid of Mo Yesi, so she took the initiative to walk to them and took the mobile phone from one of the girls. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1376. Chapter 1376, Not with Male Fans. I'll hold my phone, and you guys stand next to me or behind me, so that your face will look smaller in the photo. Girls know how to look good when taking photos. Generally, the person holding the mobile phone will have the biggest face in the photo. Several female fans like Chiao Mian Mian even more because of her actions. At first, a few female fans had no choice but to take a photo with her. But Chiao Mian Mian took the initiative to take a group photo and then take a separate photo with each person. This group of female fans was extremely happy. After taking the photo, everyone looked satisfied. Sister Mian Mian, can I hug you again? After feeling that Chiao Mian Mian was easy to get along with, the female fans became a little bolder. If it doesn't work, forget it. After the female fan made the request, she felt that she was going too far and immediately added another sentence. It's okay. Chiao Mian Mian smiled and spread her arms. You can hug me. Come on. In the end, every female fan hugged Chiao Mian Mian as they wished. Fortunately, these female fans didn't push themselves too far. After hugging, several people waved goodbye. Sister Mian Mian, you have to work hard, we will always support you. Sister Mian Mian, we all think highly of you. Your TV series will definitely become a hit and become a big hit. Sister Mian Mian, you are awesome. Don't care what the black people on the internet say about you. In our hearts, Mian Mian Bing, you are the best. Sister Mian Mian, I wish you and your boyfriend happiness and sweetness forever. Yes, Sister Mian Mian, you and your boyfriend should be together happily and sweetly forever. Chiao Mian Mian stood there, her eyes feeling a little sore after watching a few female fans walk away. At that moment, she felt so touched. She was hacked like that on the internet. There are still people who are willing to believe in her, like her, and support her. Even if it is only a small number of people, it is enough to move her. Are you moved? Mo Yesi walked slowly to her side, looked at her red eyes, and smiled. Chiao Mian Mian sniffed and said touchedly, my fans are so cute. Mo Yesi, did you see it? I also have fans. They are so kind and cute. I really like them. Oh. Well, I saw it. Mo Yesi thought of the words of those fans who wished him and Chiao Mian Mian, and said with a smile, your fans are indeed quite cute. But. The man suddenly thought of something and frowned slightly. But what? You can hug female fans, but not male fans. Thinking of the image of Chiao Myanmar's male fans hugging her, Mo Yesi frowned even more tightly. If a male fan asks to hug you, you must refuse. Chiao Myanmar. I can't be moved for more than 3 seconds. I shouldn't have any male fans. Nothing now, doesn't mean there won't be anything in the future. In short, if a male fan asks for any intimate action, you can't agree the man is domineering and strong. Chiao Myanmar. Okay, I get it. There is a jealous person at home, what else can she do besides nodding her head and agreeing? Asterisk. After watching the movie, Chiao Myanmar decided to go back. Mo Yesi had to fly back to Yunchinj early the next morning, and she had to let him rest early. On the way back, Chiao Myanmar thought about what those female fans said just now and clicked on Weibo. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1377. Chapter 1377. Chiao Myanmar is not good enough for her boyfriend. After entering Weibo at 1 p.m., she discovered that she and Mo Yesi were ranked first in the hot search. She had just finished reading Weibo when she received a WeChat message from Linda. Linda, Mian, what do you think about the matter between you and Mr. Mo? Now a netizen has photographed you, and Mr. Mo has been completely exposed. This matter is making a lot of noise, you'd better respond. Chiao Myanmar never thought about falling in love with Mo Yesi secretly. Otherwise, we would not have made it public with him on Weibo. She didn't want others to know Mo Yesi's identity, and was afraid that the chaotic public opinion would affect him. But since she was photographed, she has nothing to deny. She thought for a while and sent a Weibo message. Chiao Myanmar v. Thank you for your concern. The people in the photo are me and my boyfriend. Haven't you always wanted to know what anonymous looks like? Now you finally know, aren't you too disappointed? Naughty. Although many people are saying that the people in those photos are Chiao Myanmar and her boyfriend, Chiao Myanmar is wearing a mask and does not show her full face, so it may or may not be her. Just when many netizens were speculating whether it was her, they saw Chiao Myanmar's Weibo post. She actually admitted it directly. Suddenly, the comment area exploded. Wow, it's really Chiao Myanmar and her boyfriend. This boyfriend is so handsome. It's actually anonymous. Oh my god, I always thought anonymous was at least 50 years old. How can he be so handsome and young? Anonymous finally showed his face, and he is 100 times more handsome than imagined. Not to mention anything else, just from the appearance point of view, the two men are talented and beautiful, and they have the same appearance. I didn't expect Chiao Myanmar's boyfriend to be so handsome. Those who spread rumors that she was looking for an old man probably have their faces swollen. Since Chiao Myanmar's boyfriend is so handsome, why didn't she reveal it earlier and kept it secret? She must have known in her heart that he was just playing with her and he would break up with her sooner or later. I don't think Chiao Myanmar is worthy of her boyfriend. He has money, power, and good looks, but what does she have? Apart from being good looking, she is also a newcomer with no works in the entertainment industry. She is far worse than her boyfriend. After the evaluation, the woman is not worthy of the man, and this relationship will not last long. The man has watery eyes, peach-colored thin lips, and a very peach-shaped face. I'm afraid Chiao Myanmar can't hold him down. Why are you so upset? I think they match well. Both men and women have divine looks, which is very pleasing to the eye. Chiao Myanmar's comment area is polarized. One side is blessing her and Mo Yesi. The other party feels that they are not going to last long and is bad-mouthing that they want to break up. At the same time, the number of comments on the most recent Weibo account registered by Mo Yesi also skyrocketed. His fan following increased by more than 500,000 in less than 10 minutes. Almost all those who pay attention to him are women. Because of Mo Yesi's Weibo nickname and the previous rumors, many people really thought that he was at least 50 years old. He is a short, fat old man with a beer belly and a bald head. But suddenly, the real appearance of the short, fat old man was exposed. Not only is he not old or fat at all, but he is also so handsome that people and gods are outraged. The short, fat old man became super tall, rich, and handsome. A group of female netizens claimed that they were fascinated by Anonymous and wanted to be his wife. Even if they knew his girlfriend was Xiao Mian, they still couldn't stop a group of female netizens from being obsessed with him. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1378. Chapter 1378, So good, let's add a chicken drumstick tonight. Husband, marry me. Sisters, I called you husband first. Don't compete with me for your husband. I'm young, so you can let me. Mo Yesi's Weibo comments section was flooded with husbands. Mo Yesi rarely logs into his Weibo. He originally registered on Weibo just to be public with Xiao Mian. Every time he logged into Weibo, it was all about Xiao Mian's affairs. Other times, he doesn't check Weibo at all. Not long after Xiao Mian posted on Weibo, Zhang Luli sent her a WeChat message. The sugar is not sweet, baby, are you afraid? Xiao Mian held her mobile phone and replied immediately after receiving the WeChat message, what are you afraid of? Ginger candy is not sweet, there are a lot of people trying to steal your husband from you. You have to hide your boyfriend from now on, your love rivals are too scary. Xiao Mian? Zhang Luli directly sent her the screenshot of Mo Yesi's comment area. Xiao Mian clicked on the screenshot and saw a person calling Mo Yesi husband. After reading it, she didn't feel threatened, only found it funny. She handed the phone to Mo Yesi, as soon as you showed your face this time, many women wanted to marry you. What should I do? You have become so popular now. I feel so threatened. Mo Yesi raised his eyebrows, took the phone and looked at it. As he watched, the man frowned and his face darkened, as if he was unhappy. After returning the phone to Xiao Mian, he silently took out his own. After a while, Zhang Luli sent another WeChat message to Xiao Mian. Ginger sugar isn't sweet, wow, the male is such a show of affection. Did you ask him to post on Weibo? Xiao Mian was confused. Zhang Luli sent her another screenshot. Xiao Mian opened it and saw that it was Mo Yesi who had posted a Weibo post. Anonymous, I only have one wife. My wife at? After reading Weibo, Xiao Mian realized that Mo Yesi, who was holding his cell phone silently just now, was actually posting on Weibo. Is it because he just saw those screenshots calling him husband, so he posted a Weibo like this to express his attitude and stance? This man. Xiao Mian couldn't help but raise the corners of her lips. She clicked on Weibo and saw Mo Yesi's Weibo. Holy shit, is this a response to us? Let's stop calling him husband. I haven't posted on Weibo for a long time, and then I posted this. He must have seen everyone calling him husband in the comment area, ha ha ha. I suddenly felt that Xiao Mian's boyfriend dotes on her and is so cute. I feel like the man didn't do it voluntarily, but the woman asked him to do it. Whether the man is voluntary or not, as long as he is willing to do it, it means that he cares about the woman. If he is someone who doesn't care about you, and you ask him to do it, will he be willing to do it? This response made me laugh so hard. So don't be a nymphomaniac again. I must have seen too many nymphos, that's why you posted this. You are too unreserved. You are flirting with your husband to someone who already has a girlfriend. His girlfriend can, aren't you jealous? Xiao Mian smiled while reading the comments. Although there are a lot of trolls on the internet, there are also many netizens who are still cute. Someone consciously posted a Weibo to express their position and liked her, so naturally she had to respond. She thought for a while and also sent a Weibo message. Jiao Mian V, yes, I understand. It's doing so well, I'll add a chicken drumstick tonight. At Anonymous. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1379. Chapter 1379. This guy won't be able to open a pot and lift it. The two of them showed off their affection back and forth. Netizens all shouted that it was too cruel to dogs. Because of this incident, not only Mo Yessi gained a lot of fans, but Jiao Mian also gained a lot of fans. Mo Yessi's exposure is a counter-attack against the previous rumors that Jiao Mian was hooking up with the old man. Many people think that this couple is really eye-catching. The man is extremely handsome, the woman is as beautiful as a fairy, and she is a combination of Prince Charming and Cinderella, which simply satisfies all their fantasies about love. In addition, there was a lot of negative information about Jiao Mian on the internet, which caused many people to misunderstand her, and her popularity was naturally very poor. The majority of people hate her. Now that the incident about Jiao Angzhen has been broken, the rumors that she was cheating on old men for money have also been broken. Many netizens have discovered that Jiao Mian is not as annoying as they thought, and many of her experiences have made people very sympathetic. Naturally, their impression of her has also changed. That changed. The fans she gained this time are no longer all negative fans. The comment section of the Weibo post is no longer filled with bad remarks as before. There are many netizens who wish her and Mo Yessi well. For the first time, Jiao Mian felt that she no longer had a body that was always prone to bad things. Asterisk. A high-end club. Yan Shaoqing invited Gong Zili and Lu Rao out, and they gathered to play billiards. Yan Shaoqing took the cue from a hot beauty, wiped it, and said to Gong Zili next to him, "Fourth child, you are finally willing to come out today. I thought you were so shocked by Miss Shen that you were unwilling to leave the house. What, are you recovering from your injuries?" Miyazawa hit the two in front of him into the net, straightened up, and handed the club to the woman waiting on the side. The woman immediately took the cue. The other woman also handed over a bottle of water very discerningly. Gong Zili took the water, opened it and took a sip, then replied calmly to Shaoking's words, "Do you think I am you, and I still need to lock myself up to recuperate? I should ask you the sentence instead. In the previous paragraph it's not like you were chasing a woman and couldn't find her. You were so shocked that you locked yourself up at home for 2 days and 2 nights. Now that you've figured it out, are you no longer sad? It's your fault." The smile on Yan Shaoking's face suddenly solidified. He still had a playful smile on his face, but the smile was gone from his eyes, and he replied in a very casual tone, "Who said I didn't eat or drink for 2 days and 2 nights? Did you get under my bed and spy on me? It's just a woman. That's all. Do you think I would do such a ridiculous thing?" Gong Zili glanced at him and curled his lips. "It is indeed just a woman. But to you, this woman is still different from the previous women. Have you ever chased a woman like this before? But this is the first time a woman has done this. Rejecting you shows that the other person is indeed something special." Yan Shaoqing. He has felt a little better in the past 2 days and is now thinking about asking friends out to play. As a result, Gong Zili couldn't open any pot. But he just mentioned the woman who made him hate him so much. Thinking of that woman, Yan Shaoking's eyes almost burst into flames. He has never seen such a disrespectful woman. Oh, which woman rejected Mr. Yan? This is really strange, but Lu Rao was not a good guy either, and stabbed him in the heart. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 1380. Chapter 1380. Who did she really have a flash marriage with? Gongzili ignored Yan Shaoqing's eyes that were about to burst into flames, raised his lips, and said in a teasing tone, "It's indeed strange. This matter has become so public that everyone in the circle knows about it. Speaking of which, that the woman and Xiaoqing were childhood sweethearts. It is said that Xiaoqing had a crush on her for a long time and did not have the courage to confess her love. This time when she came back from abroad, he finally plucked up the courage to confess his love, but was rejected. Oh, it's really miserable." Childhood sweetheart, Lu Rao raised his eyebrows, as if he didn't see the murderous expression on Yan Shaoqing's face, and chuckled, "Mr. Gong, speaking of which, don't you also have a childhood sweetheart? Have you ever? I heard that the Shen family arranged a lot of blind dates for her during this period, and they seemed eager to marry her off." Lu Rao knew about this because his parents actually wanted him to go on a blind date with Shen Ro. How could he agree? Who doesn't know that Gongzili likes Shen Ro? Can he go on a blind date with the woman that my brother likes? Besides, Shen Ro is not his type. What he likes is a girl who is quiet, well-behaved, and comes from a scholarly family. Shen Ro is beautiful, but she looks a bit strong, completely different from the good girl he likes. What, the Shen family arranged a blind date for Shen Ro? Yan Shaoqing was grinding his teeth aside and was surprised when he heard what Lu Rao said. "You don't know." Lu Rao looked at Gongzili's reaction, and then said, "Everyone in Yunqing who has some respect and an unmarried man in the family has arranged a blind date with her. They all say that the Shen family can't do it. I am eager to find someone to help me get married. In the past, Miss Shen was a hot commodity, and I don't know how many people wanted to get her, but now." Lu Rao sighed and glanced at Gongzili again. Let alone a family that is on the same level as the Shen family, even those who were looked down upon by the Shen family in the past are not willing to wade into this muddy water. Miss Shen, who was once unattainable, is now shunned by everyone. Alas, people are really realistic. After Lu Rao finished speaking, he found that Gongzili still had no reaction. As if you didn't hear what he was saying. He couldn't help but frown. Gongzili didn't react at all. He heard Yan Shaoqing say that Gongzili and Shen Ro had some conflicts over something unknown. However, no matter how many conflicts there are, now that he has heard that Shen Ro went on a blind date, it is impossible for him to remain indifferent. He has liked Shen Ro since he was a child. After so many years, how can he be willing to let Shen Ro marry another man? I've also heard about the Shen family. Yan Shaoqing was also a little sad about this. I didn't expect that the Shen family would suddenly become like this. I heard that Uncle Shen had been to the Mo family, and I don't know if ASI has agreed to help. However, Shen Ro has done some bad things to her sister-in-law, so I guess ASI will not agree to help easily. Lu Rao also agreed with this. ASI is very defensive, and he values his wife more than anything else. If Shen Ro hadn't done those things, probably because of the friendship between the Shen family and the Mo family for so many years, he will also help. It's hard to say now. Fourth, why don't you say anything? Yan Shaoqing couldn't hold back his words and bumped Gongzili with his elbow. You really don't mind Shen Ro going on a blind date with other men? Aren't you afraid that because of the situation of the Shen family, who did she really have a flash marriage with? End of this chapter.